year, most of the men, it's a melancholy type of energy, honestly. Uh, it starts to hit home more than usually for the average day of the year, exactly what brothers are missing. So they start to think about family and, you know, what they wish they could be doing. So to try to make up for that, since we're always together 24/7, this becomes family in here. So what most brothers will do is try to take the time out to, you only get certain foods, noodles, fish, forever wheat, summer sausage, and all of that. Try to fix it up different kind of ways, but it's only so much you can do with it. But it's not about the actual food, it's the thought. Because one thing about being in prison, if you allow yourself to mature mentally, you realize it's not about a bunch of material things anyway. It's all about the mindset and the intention behind what you're doing. So they get together and make stir fries together, find ways to make little pies from cookies and uh, these types of things. Maybe even sometimes you'll catch a few brothers even, giving each other cards and just wishing each other a happy holidays and trying to replace that loneliness or isolation with a feeling of brotherhood and love. So that's what's going on inside of these walls at that time. Brothers are trying to hold on to one another and use one another for strength in the place of what it is that, we're missing and that what we're apart from.
Yes, yes. And I tried to, I think about, I was sharing with, talking to you and someone else the other day about how even during the holidays, when we can't travel and be with one another outside of those walls, we can still pick up the phone and call anytime we get the urge and speak to our loved ones. We can do Zoom calls whenever we feel like it. But when you're behind that wall, you don't have the um, privileges to just do stuff when you want to do it. And so it too impacts the family because there are family members such as myself that would give almost anything to be able to embrace you during this time. Not just during this time, but since we're talking about this time. Um, just to embrace you and to tell you I love you and what a gift you are to me. You're the first person, the first reason that I'm called mom. And you are a very special gift to me. I refer to you as my number one prince, not just trying to sound whatever, but genuinely feel that you were a gift to me. And as you know, 10 months after I was blessed with you, your father passed. And so you were all that I have left of him. And so that to me is a gift. And so again, like you say, it's not just necessarily about physical things because I literally see people stressing to the point of tears about not being able to get something that they wanted. I, on the other hand, was disturbed and disappointed because I wanted to bless a family through my organization, and I was not able to do it this year because I didn't get the responses that I usually get. But as usual, as you and I talk, there's always a way. There's always, if we don't give up and don't just quit, something always manifests for us. And we come from the lineage of people who had great faith and integrity and always found a way to get things done. And so I was blessed to be able to adopt a family this year and to bless them. And again, it wasn't about me as far as what I'm going to receive as far as gifts, but I just wanted to make sure that other people feel loved this time of year. And so as I think about the young men that are incarcerated with you, many of whom, I don't want to say many because there's a whole bunch of people in there, but several of whom I have adopted as my sons. And all of them I really consider sons, even those I have not communicated with. I just want you to keep your heads up, stay encouraged, and just remember that you are loved. And I just wanted to share that for a few minutes to remind everybody that we have a lot to be grateful for. So did you have any closing thoughts before I hang up?
One thing is, and you know, this is something that I live by and I set everybody know. If we would climb out of the mindset of what corporate America has locked everybody into specific days and specific ways of strategy.
Right,
So
right,
we
right.
would get in a mindset of appreciating every day, respecting life, respecting the true blessings of life, what peace is really all about, right? And it's not about material wealth. It's about the happiness and being understanding that true peace and true happiness comes with being able to appreciate what you do have. So everybody just really needs to, you know, again, grow up and be mature about these things. And before anybody says, well, we're not in prison because we didn't do anything bad, so they shouldn't have went to prison. Then again, if you're following what we're talking about with this conversation, prison is not about the building. Prison is a mindset. So if you are angry because you couldn't buy certain things for people on a specific day, that in and of itself is a prison.
Say that.
And this whole conversation is about appreciating what we do have, those we do love, and letting them know that every chance is a gift.
Teach
and I
that.
love you, Queen.
Teach that, number one. All right. I'm getting ready to end the recording, and I will talk to you in just a minute.